Okay, well, I think I'm live, but this has gone bonkers again. It's gone mad. Black screen at the moment. Hang on, let's get you at least a picture on. At least get you a picture on, so we know we're live. Oh dear, right. I'm gonna have to do some messing about here because for some reason it doesn't like my my main camera today. And it doesn't seem to like the Yeti. Oh. Right. Okay, so I have the Yeti. Sorry, I had two microphones going then. I've got AIO. Is that Artificial Intelligence Operation? Right, somewhere I've got my Brio webcam because for some reason the thing's not working properly again. Now I say I've got my webcam, but I put it away tidily. I can't see it now. Great, isn't it? Got both. I should only have the Yeti now at the moment. I can't seem to get the intro working. Intro for some reason is not working. Despite adding it again. No, for some reason the intro doesn't want to work. But we've got the main camera. I think that could be the only camera. And we've got audio. We've got audio. How strange. Can you tap the Yeti? Oh, hello. I'll tell you why. Because I think the main camera is interfering. The main camera's interfering with the Yeti for some reason. Hey, there's Rob. Hi, Rob. I'm here. Honestly, I am here. Hello. But I don't know why nothing's working. Let's see if I can add the Nikon in. How strange. Well, I seem to have the Nikon now. Right, okay. I've got the Nikon. I've just had to reinstall it. We're good. It's not the Yeti audio. Where's the audio coming from then? Is it coming from my main camera, I wonder? I think it might be. I think it's coming from the computer still, but it says it's Yeti. Oh dear. I'll have to speak up. So I'm tapping the computer now. That's bizarre. If I tap the computer, the Yeti goes up. If I tap the Yeti, nothing happens. What if I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's not the camera. James Farley, how you doing, mate? This is a nightmare, isn't it? What I might have to do is add my main camera back in, but without the audio. Defaults. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, I'll tell you what, this. I need to spend some time on this, messing about with it really. Audio connection embedded. Let's. No, I can't turn the audio off of the main camera because it's embedded. Deactivate when not showing. Well, you can hear me, can't you? Hi, Derek. Bob, how you doing, mate? Frame rate seems a little off as your image jerks as you move rather than going slowly. I don't know what the frame rate's set at, to be honest, Bob. I don't know what it's set at. Yeah, I don't know what it's set at. It's preset is high, whatever that means. It is lagging a bit, isn't it? That could just be my internet speed if I turn it down. Yeah, put it down to 720, that knocks it back a bit. Still, frame rate's still not brilliant, is it? It says yeah. Got too many things connected here, haven't I? Let's delete some stuff then. It looks like we can have a stream, that's the main thing, but for some reason I've gone really small now, why is that? I haven't done anything. Who knows? Baffles me. Right, what's this video capture device here? That's nothing, so let's get rid of that one. I think the frame rate's slow because I've got too many things connected here that aren't working. So that's a Nikon. Scene 2. Bear with me when I just get rid of loads of rubbish that's not working. It might speed the frame rate up a bit. Right. Yeah, I'm up to nearly 20 frames a second now. Oh dear. Anyway, how are we all doing? You were getting 1080p at 30. You were, Anthony, were you? No, I don't know really. Let me add another Yeti in and see what happens. Audio input connection. Okay. Let's find Yeti stereo microphone. Now it says enable down mixing. I'll tell you, my voice is going, isn't it? Enable down mixing. I don't know what that means, but we'll enable it. No. Looks like we're going to have to go with the microphone. Yeah, we're going to have to go with the microphone. This Yeti, for some reason, doesn't seem to be doing anything. If I unmute it. No, that Yeti doesn't do anything. How strange. Oh well. Filters, properties. I wonder if it's this down mix thing that's causing the problem. It just seems like Yeti is not functioning at all. But something is working. How strange. So it definitely wants down mixing. So now the Yeti's not working. Great. Well, let's not mess with it. Afternoon, Robert. How are you? Choppy video. Still choppy? So what's the Panasonic like then? So what's the frame rate like on that? It's not too bad, is it? We're going to have to go with it, people. I really don't know what the hell's going on with this. I need to spend a day messing about with OBS. So this is the beastie. It's a monster thing again, as is all of the big boom boxes. Let's see if I can get it in the frame a bit better. There we go. David, how are you? That is a bit of a beast, isn't it? So let me see if I can put me... up in the corner maybe. Probably won't work at all then though, will it? Hey, I'm up here. Right. So hopefully we've got audio, you can see me and you can see the bench. I think that's all we need. In Sydney visiting your brother, David. Very nice too. So, as I say, this has come in from a friend of mine. And apologies for an early video, because as I say, it's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be at 2 o'clock. But Mrs. Cruncher's at work today, and she got the day off tomorrow, and we've got shopping coming in the morning. I've got to go and pick up a car in the afternoon, so we're pretty rammed tomorrow. So I thought let's crack on and have a quick look at this one today. It's not going to be a huge long live stream. We're not going to do a record 8-hour job as per usual. So we'll see how we get on. So the story with this, and by the way, thanks very much to Bob, who dropped me in a very generous tip last week. So Bob, good man, thank you very much. Helps a lot. Yeah, not even live, Bob. managed to give me a tip, so thank you very much. Right, what was I going to do? I was going to find a power lead. That's what I was going to do. Because we need to see what's going on with this. So that one. Go with this one. So let's turn it on. You're welcome, Bob. It's very kind of you, mate. Gotta find where it plugs in first. Now the story is, it seems that everything works apart from the tape deck. No surprise there, really, is there? Oh, hello. Bear with me. That's Mrs. C. That was Mrs. Cruncher. Of course, I didn't tell Mrs. Cruncher that I was live. She doesn't know I'm going on today because she's at work. Anyway, thanks very much, Rob, for the super chat. Thank you, mate. So yes, where were we? Yes, apparently it seems to work, but the tape deck doesn't. No surprise there, really. Ooh, it's in a bit of a state as well. Ooh, that's not looking too good. We'll shut that up again quick. Let's see if we can work out how to turn it on. Tape. Where's the volume? I don't know. AI jog. Is that volume as well? Oh no, volume's here. Turn that down a bit in case it blows my ears off. So let's go CD. Typical, we haven't got a CD here, have we? Tuner. Oh, bit of a wibbly wobbly aerial. Tighten that one up. Okay, how do we? Okay.
And I managed to sort of slide into it, but the arms were so tight, Rosie. So Heather and Lisa have got me ready. I love those girls that do my hair and makeup and push me out on the stage. And it has zips in the arms. You do the zips up when you get your arms in. But I hadn't actually practiced. I couldn't raise my arm. So when I'm trying to sort of lift up,
this place is like a concrete block with a
we need to find.
Radio seems to be working. played then. What? Why haven't we got normal tape buttons? What's going on? How do you stop it? Excuse me. Dear, oh dear. Benji's in. How you doing, mate? Is that Sandra in as well? Excuse me. Simon! How are you doing, mate? Thank you very much. Sandra's in, yeah, so I miss you. And Simon. Just come for a lie down after car boot, son. Don't blame you. I think we might be travelling to a car boot on Monday, Simon. So yeah, it's been a bit of a manic time. I've done quite a lot in this room. It doesn't look like it, but I have done a lot of cleaning up. I've got a dedicated space up there now for all my customer repairs. I've revamped most of my unit here. Still at the bottom, a couple shelves to do. I've got rid of the beer advent calendar for now and put myself a nice big stacking system up here with 12 drawers in it, which is really useful. So that's tidied that end of the room up, no end. So I'm getting there. I am getting there. It's just taking so long. Jess, how you doing, mate? You've been in the garden, and don't blame me, Benji. So, right, I'm not sure what is going on with this then. Because we have got a tape in here. I don't know if you can see inside this, but that. It's not looking too special, is it? I would suggest a tape deck has maybe not been used for a fair few years. Dear, oh dear. Can't really. So that's tape. I'll take it as play, is it? What, play? Maybe it needs to see a tape before it will do anything. Tape search on it. That seems to be working. Well, maybe it is working. Maybe it is working. Seems like deck 2 is turning around. Maybe it just needs a damn good clean. Let's try deck 1. Ooh, that's even worse. I don't know if you can see that. Rob! Whoa! Hey, thank you, Rob. Oh, meant to say, Rob, it was his birthday on Thursday, Rob? So happy birthday to Rob for Thursday. Thank you very much, Rob. So yeah, Rob's birthday on Thursday. I think he was 21, weren't you, Rob? 21 again. So let's all sing happy birthday to Rob while I'm just digging out some more dust. So there must be a sensor here that senses there's a tape in there. try that again. Okay. Yeah, definitely won't do anything unless there's a tape in. Is that one there that senses it? Maybe one of these, no? It's got an optical sensor or something in it. Usually not that Okay, so deck 1 doesn't seem to be doing a lot. Right, so deck 1 is definitely not working. Let me go and find an amazing CD for you to see a minute. And we'll see what that does. So at least one deck seems to be working. What's that? I need a fear injection. You lost your SW77. I'm sure it's easy enough to find. It's pretty big. Stream Deck does so. I managed to find this one. Look. It's the best rock album in the world ever. Now, James that owns this, he does like a bit of rock, so let's rip it up, shall we? It's all looking a bit dusty. So you can see the CD. Yes, it's read it. Jumps to tape. Okay. You must have been. So how do you jump from track to track? You must be able to, surely. Perhaps it's on this one on the top. Yeah. Hell is that? think that works, don't you? What belts? I don't know, Rob. It's strange that one deck is working and not the other. Because deck 1 is the record playback deck. So normally that's the one that gets the most hammer. Auto reverse, auto tape selector, does chrome dioxide and metal. I'm surprised it's not got any controls for bass and treble. I'm not sure, I'll have to look at the book. So, loads of stuff in the back. I mean, it's humongous, isn't it? It's huge. Don, how you doing, mate? Watching the circle go round. David's got problems? That's Hawkwind, is it? Hi Ben, how are you? David's got issues? David's off, is he? Oh, cheers David, missed that. Mate, sorry about that. Yeah, the speed seems to be okay here. I'm running about 18 to 20 frames a second. It's a bit random, isn't it? But we are live. Delete the Yeti because that's not working. Something's giving us audio anyway. That looks much better at the back now. It's a hell of a big thing, isn't it? But I'm just trying to see if there's any audio controls on. Something's loose inside. It might be done by the menu system, or you've got to hold something down, or no, I think it's. Oh, it's got remote control. That's why. Oh, hang on, no! Look, the top's popped up. What do you know? Look at that. We have controls. See, I would have guessed that. It does say open though. Let's try that again then. Get a copyright it for that, aren't I? Oh dear. Audio is quiet with a lot of hiss behind it, like a distant radio station. There really is some audio issues with this. Don, apologies for that, but I can't seem to suss it out. I don't know what is going on with it. You know, I've got a decent Yeti mic here. Oh, hang on. I think the Yeti mic has come back to life. In fact, it's so much so it's peeking off the end of the scale. Let me turn that down a bit. Right, how's that? That might be a bit better. Is that better? Is the audio sorted? Yeah, the laptop microphone is muted, Anthony. So, yeah, this has got one touch edit, play timer, sleep, tune in, X bass level, tone level, mode, CD edit, tape control, deck 1, deck 2, AI control. I think this would benefit from the remote control, wouldn't it? Isaac Sands, how are you, mate? Transistor issue? A hollow video of Princess Leia appear. I don't think so. The elections broke the internet. Yeah, it's the problem is the microphone in the laptop is picking up the hiss from the fan in the laptop, which isn't great. If I was closer to the laptop, it would cut that out, I expect. But we're back on the Yeti. And that's sort of the audio out on that one, as I'm sure you heard, with a decent mic. How you doing, Dave? Get the Yeti on an angle poise stand. Yeah, of course. Anything for you, Benji. You know, it's a slight thing of where do I put the boom stand and where do I buy one. It's got to have a Yeti mount on it. Too loud, Anthony. Are the mics too loud? Right, so let's work out how to get this apart and have a look at. I mean, that tape mechanism's got to come apart anyway. Right, so I did manage to get hold of this just now. I managed to get hold of a service manual for it. Look, how about that? So rather than fumbling about for hours trying to, it tells you where the controls are in here as well. Look. I think I had a few, Ben. I think we've lost any revenue on this particular live stream now. Never mind, eh? So it looks like you've got to remove the handle first and then pull it forward. Then you've got to take the battery cover out. You've got 4 screws around the edge and 2 in the battery cover. It says you've got to, I don't think you've got to place it on its front yet, have you? Let's have a look, see. There's definitely something loose inside this. Cool. Tell you what, that's a long way in. That's longer than my screwdriver, and I did have some long reach screwdrivers, but I don't know where the hell they've gone. It might be in my other toolbox. I think I'm going to need it for these. Will number 2 fit in there? Yeah, just. Big old screw. So, I mean, it might be there's a separate belt for each deck. But a lot of these more modern twin deck things use the same belt for both decks. And then a separate one for a counter, but I don't think this has got a mechanical counter on it. So that's a 2 from the deck. From the battery compartment even. You need a massive great screwdriver for these. I'm going to have to find a bigger screwdriver. Hi Martin, welcome back, mate. Just in time for the dismantle, yeah. Bizarre, how you doing, mate? Sam and Ben, thank you very much for the tip. Natural stupidity. Right. Let's just well, that's strange because Yeti has disappeared again. Where's Yeti gone? Oh, hang on, is that Yeti? Okay, I had the wrong one. Gone laggy. That's doing 23 frames a second. Not too bad. Should do more than that, but that could be down to the internet connection here. Right, let's have a look. So we have taken that off. Yeah. So it looks like 2 claws hook the front cabinet when removing the front cabinet. Be careful not to bend the pins of the speaker output connector. Claw. Better now put the mic on, yeah. Right, so it seems like some claws. I think something's broken in here, I can hear. Usually you've got to pop the cassette drawers up to pull these things apart, but it's not telling me I need to do that. Where's the claws? There's no claw on that side. let's put it on its back and lift this up. Unless I've missed a screw. Have I missed a screw? Yeah, I've missed a screw. See, you're not looking after me, are you? It's not laggy with the mic on. That's strange, isn't it? Very strange. This whole streaming thing is not going great, is it, at the moment? It's not going well at all. Right, now where are the claws? Where are the claws? I'll tell you what, it's hurting my back doing this. It looks like claws, it says that claws are sort of at the top here, but let's get a spudgy spudger and have a little poke about. Yeah. It's almost like something else is holding it. I ain't got another screw still left in there, have I? Note the two claws shown in the figure. Hook the front cabinet when removing. Hook the front cabinet when removing the front cabinet. It makes no sense. It looks like it should come apart, you know. Eject these to take it off. Wow. They look like they want to come off. Oh, well, that's my tape out. Definitely got all the screws out. Let's take that out. Pass. Anybody got any clues? Yeah, I took the handle ones out. Handle's completely out. It did say to take them out. Remove the 6 screws, which I've done. Remove the battery cover. Remove the 2 screws and take the handle out. definitely says it just lifts up and off. Perhaps I'm not being rough enough with it. Yeah, this laptop I'm on at the moment, Rob, is much more expensive than the other one, mate. So it's just the fact I'm using different software that's the issue. So I can't run my vMix software on the iPad even. I really don't know what's holding it on. It should come off. Oh, that sounded like something went. That one's gone on that side. Where's the claws though? Probably busted off by now. Something. This side's definitely unclipped. Aha! Yay! What a pig that was. The clips are right in here. I mean, how are you supposed to get them off? That's the clips there. They're right in there. How are you supposed to get them off? Apart from brute force and ignorance. It's off anyway. That's the speakers out of the way. Could probably do with taking the speakers out and just pushing the dents out in the grills really, but we'll see how we're doing for time. Let's have a closer look in here. So what bits have we got stuff floating about in here? Doesn't look like anything structural. That's what was rattling. So the tape decks, how the hell do we get those out then? To get the tape decks out we need to pull this unit out this way, I think. Does this come undone from the top? It's a little bit complicated. It's like taking the dash off a Jaguar XJS, I suppose. It's that sort of era, isn't it? So, removal of the operation, removal of the cassette panel. Ah, I see. Right, so it looks like this top piece comes off. So some screws in here, is there? Okay, right. Right. Got a couple of screws at the back here. A black one. And a black one. There's one there. Another little black one. Okay, nearly there. Pull out the jog dial. And there's more claws. There's a claw in here somewhere, apparently. Oh, I see it. One there. One there. Hey, we're in! Oh, Merry Christmas! So, that is a bit of a mess, isn't it? No plastic bits to break off. Yeah, I know. Doesn't look a bad mechanism, this, actually. You know, I've seen a few in my times. That actually doesn't look too bad. Auto reverse on both decks. He's a damn good clean out. Probably should have done this outdoors, but you know. So to me, it doesn't look like the cassette decks have had much use at all. Okay. So we need to get these decks off and have a look in underneath, don't we? It looks to me like there's only 3 screws. It looks like there was another screw there, but there's no longer. It's a motorized control, so there's no mechanical push buttons or anything on it. Let's have a look what it says then. Removal of the operation button. Well, I don't really want to remove the operation button. So the main unit comes out in one piece, but I don't know if we need to get the whole mech out. We just want to take the cassette deck out. To get to underneath where the belts are. Do you have to take the whole mechanism out to get to the belts? My god, this manual is pretty good to be fair, but what a lot of stuff. That's mainly to do with the CD drive. Doesn't really. Just trying to see if I can find any. I did put a link in the description for the manual if anybody wants to follow along. I wonder if it's still there. Yeah, there it is. Let me just pin that on top. Oh, I can't pin it and I can't copy it. So right up at the top of the chat, there is a link to the manual. I don't know if anyone can repost it, but it doesn't think I'm logged in, so it's not going to let me. So let me just see if I can find how to remove the deck. Remove the mechanism unit. Remove the main unit, then remove the mechanism unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's just those 6 screws, I think. Let's try it. Although to me that looks like these decks come off individually, but we'll see. So these are round-headed screws. Oh, hello, where did that come off of? What? What? Come on. How have I managed to get that off then? Let's leave that off for a minute because it's exactly the same as the other side. So maybe this whole plastic bit lifts out, but I don't think so. So it just says to remove the 6 screws. Ah, yeah. Oh, look at that. Whoa. So that's got a load of pins in there. I don't know if you can see that. A load of pins there that just slot into pins underneath. And there is the cassette mech. That is very nice. We do have a belt on there as well. Let's get this down out of the way. Let's get the mech up on the bench. Zoom you out a bit. So the heads are clean. The pinch rollers are clean. This hasn't seen a lot of action at all, this deck, you know. Bit of muck on the capstans there. On that deck, which is the second deck, which is the one that's working. I've got to work out how this piece goes back in. Right, so that goes there. How did I manage to get that off? Because it looks to me like that. It's quite a tough fit in there. So it's got to go that way. It's clever pulling that out grain, wasn't it? Got it. Right, there we are. It's back in. Okay. So it looks like there's two belts on this deck anyway. Two belts on this deck, which is the one that isn't working, and one on this one maybe. It looks like we're going to have to take this board off as well. So it looks like it hinges that way. Got a wire there, which is the heads, which is that one. So let me take some pictures a minute first. Bit laggy. That's down to my internet connection, Anthony. It is what it is, unfortunately. I'd like to do better, but what I've got here is not letting me at the moment. Right, so that's the connection for one of the heads, so that needs to come off. Should just pull out. It's flying around the room now. I had to have the aircon on just now because it was so hot in here. Cool. So got a little. No, it just literally does pull out, but. With this thing. Now I suspect that the routing of these cables is specific as well. Bring that over this way a bit. Goes through there, goes up and around there. Come on, thank you. That's that one off. Just think they've never come off before. This is the problem. Okay, we've got one screw there. The same as all the other cassette screws. No screws anywhere else. Really? There must be more screws in it than that, isn't there? I don't like these push-in things here, they're a nightmare. Right, let's see if the manual tells us how the hell to get this board off. No, I can't see any glue on it, Rob, anywhere. Well, you've got to release the 4 hooks. And unsolder the 2 ribbons. How are you supposed to do that without breaking them then? So basically it's saying to oh, I see. Just move it, but it's seems rock hard over here. I'll tell you what, this is going to be a pig to get that together. Where's the other one? It's 1, 2, 3. There's another one here somewhere. Where is it? Over there. There we have it. Right, we've got to unsolder these now, apparently. Thank heavens for the manual when they make it this complicated. Juice today. It's supposed to be going out tonight, so taking Mrs. Cruncher out for the evening tonight. Turn that down a bit. Let's get these off. Come on. Right. They're off, so we should be able to just move that down there out of the way. Don't really want to take that off. Now we can have a look at the belts. We're in. We're not quite in yet, but the belts have got a bit of goes in round that motor. Oh, they're complex. To be fair, the belts don't look too bad. Just moving the capstans because it's got some weird electronic. I mean, to me those belts seem fine. It's going to be fun trying to replace them because this bottom one is actually circular. It's like a big O-ring. I'm certainly not going to have any belts that big because the belt goes quite a way. It goes in, it goes down around that one, around there, back up around there, back around there somehow. Is there any way to peg this one on to take this off? Do we dare take it apart any further? I'm going to have to order belts in for this. Yeah, we're going to have to order belts in for this. It's nice here. It's a lovely day. Is that the only screw that's securing the two decks together? Huh. It's one screw holding the decks together. How strange. So I probably didn't need to undo that one. Actually I did, because I want to take this plastic cover off. Must be spudger gone. Okay. Plastic's gone. Right, I can see in there a bit more, a bit better now. Did I take that one out? God, I don't like these things. Will that come off? How does that release then? Just leave it on for now. Looks too scary. So I should be able to get that belt. Can I pull that off and drop it just down on there for now? Yeah. Scary, scary stuff. Right. Two more little screws. Got to be careful with this because there's all these little tiny switches on the back that get crashed on the deck every time I move it. Oh, actually the belt's not as big as I thought. Let's take a little picture of that. I think the little belt we're going to have problems with unless we get a square section. That sort of goes in underneath there. So look at this one first then. Literally just goes around there. It's lost its sort of elasticity, so to speak. Let me see if I've got anything that's anything like that. It's not, it doesn't feel rubbery anymore, if you know what I mean. It feels more like plastic. So somewhere here I've tipped all of my drive belts. Into one of my nice new drawers. So I now have a massive drawer of drive belts. But what's the likelihood? What's that say? Denon. No, way too big. We do this every time, don't we? We've just got to go through the whole box until we find one that fits. $24.99. Oh, right, okay. That's not bad, is it? Really, Ben? I mean, it doesn't look a bad bit of kit, really. One thing I got a lot of flat belts for VHS because I picked up a job lot from an ex-TV engineer years ago, but I haven't got a lot of small flat belts. These are huge long ones for record decks and that. I've got little tiny ones I bought from Deck Tech. What's this one here? Koenig. That's a little one. Yeah, see, these are all for video recorders, really. Hitachi. Little square section belts. What's this here? Koenig. Nope. Got a bit of a belt situation going on there, haven't I? They're all record deck belts, so by the looks of it, really long. Got lots of smaller belts. I wonder if a square section one would go around that smaller one on the bottom there. Oh, that's too thick. No. No is the answer to that. I haven't got one. There are some of the belts there, but I think these are mainly square section ones. No, that's the smaller square section ones there. Ow. Finger then. No. So I haven't got a lot of flat section belts. This is the problem. So what I need to do is go on eBay. And we've got an annoying fly in here again now. I've got the aircon on over there. If I hit the button on it, that might be a bit too noisy, isn't it? But it does cool me down because it is getting a bit hot in here. Oh, quick blast. That'll do me. So, it's a Panasonic. What did I say it was called? What was it called, Graham? Where's the front panel? It is a RX-DT505. 5 belts. And I'm back. It seems dark, doesn't it, today, the camera? Don't know why. Might just be that it needs no other way. That's better. That's better. Yeah, I think. Hi, Joe. As I'm switching things, it goes weird. I've not sussed it at all. Got a sore throat coming. Well, a customer's come in work in the week saying he had COVID, so that's great. I've probably got that now. Screen back, no sound. I've got sound here, Rob. Yeah, definitely got sound, so I'm not sure what's going on there. So I'm going to have to order some belts. But I think that is actually not a bad little cassette deck, that. I'm actually quite impressed with that. Yeah, it looks like that just lifts out that one. That's the capstan, that's a bit mucky though. I'll get that off first before I lift that out. Let's just screw this one back on a minute. Just hold everything back in place, otherwise as soon as I turn it over it will drop out. Plus it helps me remember where the screws go, doesn't it? So all we can really do from here is give this a good clean up. Give both the decks a dose of isopropyl and cotton buddage. We can demagnify them, demag them. See, this deck doesn't look hardly used at all on this side, so I'm really not sure why that wasn't working, because that should in theory have been the deck that works the best. It might be that it just needs a bit of lubrication, but it all seems to be moving. It might be that the belt is a bit harder on this one because it's not been used. Let's get my eyes on. I'll tell you, the heads are quite small. It's like little Walkman heads in it. Yeah, nicely made. It's got the raised head there as well, which looks like a proper raised head. Yeah, and this side we've got quite, I don't know whether that's rust or just muck on the capstans. Yeah, it's muck, it's coming off anyway. It is coming off. Okay, that's that one cleaned. I need another cotton bud because that one's manky now. This is the worst side. This is the only deck that's been used. The right hand record playback one. If I get you in a bit closer down on where I'm cleaning that. So I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not. The light's not quite good enough, but it almost looks like it's rusted, that capstan. It's not, it's just dirt. Yeah, it might be very slightly pitted, this one. Might just need lots of elbow grease to get it off. You don't want any muck on this because this will chew your tapes up. Now, my mate's plan for this, he's built himself like a little beach buggy, and the idea is that he's going to have this strapped in the back of the beach buggy, blaring out some tunes as he's going along. Which sounds like great fun, to be fair. I believe he's going to be going out for his birthday in a couple of weeks' time, so I think we've got time to get the belts put in and hope that it's nothing more drastic. There's a little bit of tape residue on the... Yeah, well, actually there is a fair bit of tape residue, as you can see on the pinch rollers on this side. Yeah, there's a little bit of scoring on them as well. Probably ideally you'd want new pinch rollers, but what's the chances? More cotton buds. Incidentally, I picked up these ones from Boots. So I used the Johnson's baby ones because they're a bit firmer than the normal cotton buds, but these are a lot cheaper and just as good. Yeah, very good. Not like the ones you get in the pound shop and that. These are much better. Yeah, that's going to take some getting off that. It's actually worse than I thought. I think it's blacker because they may have been using chrome tape in this. It's not got that browny tinge, it's more of a black tinge. Flies in here now. Well, that's a lot better. That's going to need a fair bit more work though. Oh, hello, where did that come off of? Oh, that's a cover for one of these little switches, isn't it? One there. Should that push in place like that, or? That one. Right. Certainly the deck that's not working looks the better of the two, but I think it's probably got the worst belts because they've probably never been used. It's virtually, well, there is a bit, I can see a bit of wear on the pinch rollers, but not a lot at all. It has been used, but not much. Not compared to this side. This side's filthy. Another one of those things come off. Yeah, that's a bit messy. Rob, you're already helping buy things, mate. Thank you very much. It does look nice, Anthony, doesn't it? Joe, how you doing, mate? Yeah, a secret surprise. Oh, I've got the lighting on. It is a bit laggy, this video, isn't it? I don't know why. It's my internet, I think. So that's looking a lot better now. We are on this one, aren't we? Yeah. That's looking a lot better. Heads are pretty clean. Pinch rollers are bad. Still needs a going over. Well, I'm just looking at the other deck now. Just having a look at this one now. This one's not as bad, but there's still some muck on these pinch rollers that it's not. See, normally when you get these pinch rollers mucky, there's a brown streak in the middle, but this one hasn't got that. It's black, so it makes me think maybe it just used chrome tape in it, which is a bit posh, isn't it? I still haven't got round to putting the thingamajig, the charging point in my iPad yet. Still got no iPad, which is a pain because I used to love using that one. So handy when you sat down of an evening to use an iPad. I know I've got the little computer, but it's just a bit more cumbersome than an iPad. You can just stick on your lap and browse away to your heart's content. So we're certainly going to need a new set of belts from our friends at Deck Tech for this. That should be enough for that one. You know, I'm conscious because it is an old bit of kit that could be just rubbing off rubber, you know, rubbing off rubber. That's it, right? Rather than grime, I'm actually rubbing off the surface of the rubber, but I don't know. Certainly getting through a few cotton buds. So as you can see, it's pretty dirty. There's an annoying fly in here. Yeah, it's come out cleaner now. Okay, that is probably about as far as I can go with that for a minute. Whew. Take that off because that's making my head very hot. I don't know how these ribbon cables go in, because it certainly looks like there's a holder there. Looks like that pops up there and there. I'm not sure how that works. Never come across those holders before. Never mind. So I think we're probably 80% there. What else do we need to do? Lots of dust and that in here that we need to get rid of. Yeah, lots of yucky dust, but it's looking a hell of a lot better. Yeah, quite pleased with that. So we've got decent caps in this as well, but it looks like it's all Elna, which are a good brand, used in a lot of amateur radio kit. Good quality caps they are, so I can't see any of those having a problem unless there's any visually wrong. Nothing there. The rest of it is just a big clean-up, really. Hey Chris, how you doing, mate? How are you doing? So I think I'm going to just whip this down and give this a blowout a minute, because this is... Will it focus on that? Probably a bit, yeah. Just going to give this this is the inside of the cassette Mac. So I'm going to go downstairs and give that a bit of a blowout in a minute. Let's take that off and transition that. I'll leave you with a picture of that a minute. I'm just going to go and brush this out a minute, give it a blowout, and I'll be back in a sec. I might grab a bottle of beer on the way back. Then we can have a quick chat before Mrs. Cruncher gets home. How about that? Just have a bit of a chat. I might even put the aircon on. Right, puppies. I'm coming back. Oh, that's a bit healthier. Got me skinny. Got a skinny lager. Yeah, that's a bit better, isn't it? It needs a wipe over still, but we're getting there. We are getting there. Whew. Right. I think maybe the volume on this mic is is it a bit too high, or is it not too bad? So let's bang me up full screen. Hey, he's back with audio and with a beer. So how are we doing for time? 3:30. Well, Mrs. Cruncher finishes work at 3:30, so we got a little bit of time before she gets back in. Just have a chat. Hi Ricardo, how are you, mate? And cheers everybody. I haven't got the sign on either because I'm charging up my battery for the microphone that doesn't work. Should you be worried, Sandra? What's Ben up to? I'll catch you soon, Derek. Yeah, cheers, Bob. It's going slow, isn't it? You missed a bit of the show. How went the boombox fix? Well, the problem I've got at the moment, Joe, is I've got no belts for it. It's these little flat section belts, and I've got loads of the normal square section ones, but I haven't got any of these. I'll have to see if I can get myself a job lot of different size flat belts. Size wise, what size have we got on this? Which one is this? Is this the digital one, or is it the... That's a digital one. So it looks like it is, say 3.6, 3.7 wide. Yeah, I would say it's 3.7 wide. Strange size, I suppose, isn't it? But yeah, I would say that's 3.7 wide. Thickness, yeah, about 0.5 mil thick. 0.57 maybe, something like that. And lengthwise, sort of stretched like that. It's around about 115 maybe, somewhere around there. So I suspect these have stretched. I thought it might have still ran it, but it obviously didn't. I could get one deck working. You know, there's loads of other adjustments, etc. on here. Those horrible things keep dropping off. I don't know whether they slot in there or... Yeah, I'll have to have a look and see how those go on, because it doesn't look right to me. Might got that the wrong way up, or... Not sure how that goes on, really. I'll have to have a look at the other ones. Yeah, the decks themselves look okay. They look really low wear on them. It's not like an old beaten up Walkman that's had loads. Do they ever mention the belt sizes in the service manuals? No, they don't. They want you to buy their belts. That's the trouble, Joe. I've got the service manual here for it, which I downloaded on not Electro Tanya, because for for some reason that was password protected. Let's have a look, see if they've got a part number for the belt. I'd say that. They probably... Now you've said that, Joe, it's probably got the belt size on here, isn't it? So, replacement parts list. Transistors, diodes, resistors, coils, buzzer. And it'd be nice to get an original Panasonic kit for it, wouldn't it? With the proper belts, but you ain't going to get that now. You're going to make a compromise these days. Connectors, plugs, capacitors, resistors. There's loads of exploded drawings here, so it's 245. And 145. That's strange. It doesn't give you an actual part number for the belt on the exploded diagram. So it's 145 and 245. Oh, 233. Eh? It's not a third belt on it, is there? So strange. Two belts on it. Let's try 233. And 245. 233 and 245. Belt. Yeah, it just gives part numbers. Yeah, it just gives part numbers. And the pinch rollers, what are they? I've even got the pinch rollers on here. Probably is somewhere. It's a very good service manual. We've got to give it to it. It's a very good manual. Yeah, so the pinch rollers doesn't give them as a separate roller, it just gives the actual whole assembly. So not much chance of that, is there really? Why don't you get any AM on your Grundig CS260? Oscillator down. No AM at all, Martin. No shortwave or long wave, medium wave. I'm not sure the CS260. Lots of advice for you, Ben. all the marathon advice for you in here, Ben. No messing. It would be, wouldn't it? It's not ready yet, Chris. It's sat there on the shelf, mate, on my customer repair shelf. which has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 radios on at the moment. I've got the 2 amateur radios pretty much ready to go. Once they're gone, Chris, it'll be your radio. That'll be gone off in the post. That's literally got an hour's worth of work left on it. Then I've got the Pro 80, I think, from Ernest. That's next for starting repair. Then I've got a SW7600 and an SW55. I'm trying not to take in any more work because I literally haven't got time to do it, unfortunately. So you can get some AM then, Martin, but it's not very strong. Is that what you're saying? I mean, it could be that one of your IF transistors is down and the other ones are just pulling it through. Sounds like a transistor thing unless someone's been in there twiddling, Martin, but I would say it's a transistor. If you've got no or little AM. Damn plastic things popped off there. Yeah, they're supposed to go on, but it seems once they come off, they don't seem to go on very firmly anymore. Right. So Mrs. Cruncher's en route. More people asking for things for me to fix. I get emails every day, every single day, for somebody wanting something fixed. It's unreal. It is unreal. I need to do it full time, don't I, really? Yeah, it's unlikely to be the oscillator transistor if you're picking up some very faint AM, Martin. It's got to be a little bit further on than that. It depends what the circuit is, though, really, because some of those ones use FETs that can go a bit dodgy. But I don't know if that's FETs in that one or good old-fashioned transistors. So to say, I've got the storage unit now, so we have been taking stuff up the storage unit almost, well, not daily, but certainly a couple times a week. I've been dropping stuff up there. I've not got this room sorted yet, but it's getting there. It definitely is getting there. My workbench still needs sorting out. I need to clean that right off. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to rebuild it again this year. I don't know. Just so much stuff. That's the problem. You accumulate all this stuff and you've got to put it somewhere, haven't you? You've got radios I don't need any more to fix at the moment, Rob. Yeah, I don't know out there. He seems to know every belt for everything. Whether that's just because he's had all these radios and he's measured the belts or he's managed to cross-reference them, I don't know. But, I mean, all the belts that I've had, even ones that he sent me for trial just to test, have always fitted. So, he's pretty good. What else have I found in my travels this week? Lots and lots of things I've found that need work and bits and pieces. Stuff that I'd lost for a long time and not known where it was, and all of a sudden it's come up. I've got Robert's power supply there for the R707s. I think it's a 12 volt. I'm not sure if it's a 6 volt or a 12 volt. Or no, 9 volt or a 12 volt. But that was in pieces for some reason. So whether I had a problem with it, I pulled it apart and never got round to fixing it, I don't know. But there we go. Anybody else got any projects on the go at the moment then? What are we all working on? You must be working on something. You got a Walkman. Oh, I love a nice Walkman, Chris. I love playing with those things. They don't love me, but I do love playing with them. I've got a little box of Walkmans now. I've still got to put new pinch rollers on that one that Rob gave me for Christmas. Pardon me. You're waiting for a belt from him for your TIAC X1000. It's normally next day, Anthony. You know, if I order that now, I mean, it's going to be bank holidays. It'll probably be a Tuesday, I expect. You're going to start making videos, Rob. You've made videos. You mean you're gonna bring out another video soon, are you? Sorry, every time I bang that down, it sends the microphone off the scale, doesn't it? I've not got it on the rubber. I'm surprised Benji hasn't told me off. I know he's told me I need to get a boom thing for it, but I've normally got it on a rubber mat when I'm prepared. But I'm not prepared. So every time I touch anything on the bench, it sends it flying. Let's put my rubber mat on. Let's put the rubber mat on for you, Benji. Look. Bit of acoustic dampening or whatever you call it. Look at that. Yeah, that should be much better for you now. Put the aircon back on for a minute. Whew. Just have a quick blast of the aircon. It's out of stock, Anthony. Whew. Well, it doesn't take a lot to cool it down. Bit of air coming through. You got a vintage Pi Q4. Is that the transistor one or the Valve one, Ben? Because I think Pi made some transistor ones, didn't they? Let's go ahead and order that belt, what I think of it. Belt kit. Oh, I've got a pair of slippers in my basket as well, look. Oh dear, I've got a pair of slippers in there. Some car parts. DPF for a Mitsubishi Outlander. Well, I decided not to go for that car in the end because I was told it was going to be a money pit, so we can delete the turbo and the DPF for that. Done me earthing for my charger now. It's not available. Why is it not available? There we go. Go to checkout. So $10.95, but as I say, it's my mate's radio, so he'll square me up for that. So I'll pay that from PayPal. Yeah, if I've ever got anything that he hasn't got any belts for, I usually try and either measure it up or somehow he finds it. Tell you what, it's getting a bit warm up here. Whew. I don't know what the temperature is where you are, so let's see if it's got anything on the temperature here. What is the temperature? Yeah, I haven't got a thermometer in here, but it's saying it is... Where are we? Saturday. It's not that hot, about 17 degrees, but it feels a damn sight hotter than that in here. Back sweating here, just sat here. Right, complete purchase, PayPal balance, there we go. So that should be here Tuesday. Oh, it wants me to sign in now. Oh, it's so needy, isn't it? Oh, kid's screaming again. Oh, he wants to send me an app notification now. I've just been in eBay. I suppose it's security and it just makes it a lot harder to, pardon me, to buy anything these days. We need to verify it's you. Yes, it is me. Yay, we verified it's you. You can now access your account while I was in my account. Order confirmed, thank you very much. Should get it by the 9th of May, it says. When is the 9th? That's next Friday. I should think it'll be here. It could be here Tuesday or Wednesday. Normally next day. It's very good normally. Yeah, weather station's going good, Rob. I think the lightning sensor has run out of batteries though, because we had some lightning woke me up. Thunder and lightning. I think that was that Thursday night, Friday morning, or was it Wednesday night, Thursday morning, early hours? So it was right over the house. It never registered on the weather station, so I assume it's that the lightning thing needs new batteries. Yeah, we got up to 27.5 it was in Bideford on Thursday, Anthony. It must have been Thursday night, I think. Rainy and cloudy, Ricardo. Yeah, I do. I think I got a transistor one of those as well, Ben. Yeah, you're all right. Benji's got some reel-to-reels to look at. Panasonic Walkman. Oh, it's a Panasonic Walkman. Yeah, some of those are quite nice, Chris. 14.4, Joe. Wow, the temperature's coming back up for you, isn't it? Right, how are we doing for time? 10 to 4. Mrs. Cruncher's going to be home in probably 10 minutes. So I'm going to call it a day there. Look, apologies for changing the day. I know it's going to mess some people up. Some people are logging tomorrow and see I've already streamed. Apologies for that. Likely to have a copyright hit on this as well because I played that CD a little bit too long in places. But, you know, there's some good music on it, so why not? So I might need to do a little bit of editing, but this video should go out, hopefully. So hopefully you've enjoyed that, people. Sorry about the technical issues. I really need to get to grips with this because it's taken a lot of the stream messing about with the electronics and computer stuff here, which is a real pain. I need to get that sorted, really. So, again, it's a time thing. I've got a week off. The 12th of May, I've got a week off. And I'm hoping on that week that my room will be sorted. I'll be back able to work on my bench properly. And I'll clear all the backlog and can start afresh. That's what I'm hoping. so many things there that just need little bits doing to them, but I just haven't got the time to get them on the bench. So remember to stream this and post it for tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, could do, Anthony. They'll just have to rewatch it, those that missed, won't they? Anyway, thanks for joining me today, people. Thanks for the tips and the super chats, most appreciated. And if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. Then next time we're live, you can join us in the chat, because it is subscribers only, the chat. So if you're wondering why you can't chat, that's why. So have a good week, and I'll see you next week, if not before. Whether I can play the Patreon or the outro is unlikely. So it might just be a very abrupt end to the video. You never know. I'll try it. You know, stranger things have happened, haven't they? But I don't. For some reason, that's the intro's not going across at the moment. I don't know why. Never mind. No, it doesn't look like it's gonna. Let's just try transitioning it.